Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Haven't done a video where I'm actually talking to you guys. I haven't done one of those in a while, but I thought I'd just come on here and make a video where I just express all my feelings about what a magical season it's been for BYU, almost halfway through the season. Just wanted to. This is just going to be. This is not scripted, not anything. Haven't written anything down to prepare for this video. I'm just going to express all my feelings here. But anyway, what a year, man. 5-0, great. No one expected this. I did not expect this. I expected 5 to be our win total for the whole year. All I know is that BYU has lost a lot of people its money, especially Vegas. Vegas has lost a lot of money over BYU this year, having their win total on the season at 4.5, already surpassed that. And the what they've done against the spread has just been incredible. 14-point favorites against Southern Illinois, beat them by 28. And then I believe you're 11-point underdogs against SMU. You beat them by 3. And then you're an 8-point favorite against Wyoming, and you beat them by I think it was 24. And then against Kansas State, you're a 7-point underdog. You beat them by 29. And then Baylor, you are a 3-point underdog, and you beat them by 6, I believe, maybe 7. I can't remember. But it's been a great year. Jake Retzloff, I have been skeptical of him in the past. Honestly, I can't say that I fully still have faith in him. He can definitely clean some things up, but I think most quarterbacks can. But I've been impressed by him. He's definitely been able to get in the run game more, and that's what I like about Aaron Roderick. Coming into the season, I was not high on Aaron Roderick. I was thinking he should be fired. If we don't make a bowl game, if our offense does not significantly improve from last year, he's got to go. But now he's doing a lot better, getting Jake involved more in the run game, stopping with those stupid draw plays on 3rd and 12. Like, we don't have Tyler Algier anymore. Come on. But anyway, yeah, he's gotten Jake involved in the run game more. And I have to credit him for what he's done with this run game. Nobody has over 100 yards rushing, but I did see the stat. Iowa State has 3 guys with over, I think it was 200 yards rushing, maybe even 300 yards rushing. BYU has 0 guys with 100 yards rushing. Actually, Jake might have 100 yards rushing. But yeah, I've still been impressed, no matter what the numbers say, what he's been able to do with this running game, because it's hard when you don't have your top 2 running backs, when you don't have Hinckley or Potty, when you don't have LJ Martin. Hopefully they can come back this week. But Enoch Nawahine has been really impressive. Miles Davis has been able to use his speed to the outside. Sione Moa, man, that guy is a freak athlete. He can break any tackle you bring his way. Pokai Haunga has even shown flashes of greatness too. So I think this running back room has a lot of future in them, and I've impressed by Harvey Unga that he's been able to get all of these guys to this level and to do this good without LJ and Hinckley. But yeah, anyway, moving away from the offense, which I think they have overperformed a little bit. SMU game was kind of disappointing, but I think other than that, they've overperformed in my eyes. But how about Jay Hill? I I could go freaking marry Jay Hill right now, man. I love him so much. And the fact that he did all of this after coming back from a heart attack, it's just incredible what he's been able to do with this defense, how they've rallied around him throughout the season, and they've come to play for him. And not only have they played for him, they've won for him. They have dominated, and because of them, I mean, there's been 2 games against Power 5 opponents where we've allowed a total of zero touchdowns. And even the Wyoming game, both the touchdowns they scored were QB sneaks, so I don't really know if those can count. And still have only allowed, I believe, 1 passing touchdown that Baylor had. So this defense has been great. I think my defensive MVP through 5 games has got to be Jack Kelly. I mean, he's come in from Weber State, obviously familiar with Jay Hill from Ogden, but I think he's just climbed up draft boards. Jay Hill said he should play on Sundays, and I agree. He's a great edge rusher. He's able to get in, put pressure on the QB, disrupt his timing, and get in for a couple sacks here and there. So I've been really impressed with Jack Kelly, and I think also the other edge rushers, Isaiah Banya and Isaiah Glasker, have both done great pass rushing from the opposite side of Jay Kelly, from the left side of the line, and even dropping back into coverage. And then how about Mark Collins, man? His catch against SMU on the pick, that was incredible. So I've been really impressed with a lot of guys on this BYU defense. Blake Mangelson and Tyler Batty doing wreaking havoc with John Nelson up in the middle at the defensive tackle position. So a lot of good coming from this BYU defense. But I think the thing I've been impressed with over more, and I don't want to say impressed because that seems like I'm surprised, but I expected it coming into this year with was the fans. I think I'm impressed more by them, including myself, not to brag, but I got season tickets for the first year this year, and man, it's a great year to have season tickets for the first time. SIU was a fun game. Crowd got into it. And then Kansas State. I could make a whole video just about my fan experience there. And I was going to. I've been busy. I was actually planning on making a pregame and postgame video for every game, and I might do that coming up. But yeah, sorry that I forgot to do that. But yeah, Kansas State. That was an incredible atmosphere, and actually, with like 3 minutes left in the half, I went down to like the locker room, the tunnel area, to go meet up with some friends to give players high fives at halftime. And while I was behind there, it's right behind the BYU sideline, right in front of the rock, like where the gap in the stadium comes, in the corner of the stadium. And we were waiting there. We were watching the game kind of from the front row, right behind where the student athletes and the recruits sit. And it was right in front of us that Tommy Prastis picked up that fumble and took it for 6. And that was incredible just to be right in front of the rock and right behind the BYU sideline, just everybody going crazy. I've never given so many strangers high fives, but I mean that was a sick experience. And then to have the pick from Harrison Taggart moments later. Oh no, Tyler Batty was first. Sorry, and then Jake Retzloff to find Chase Roberts on a great play. That game was incredible. I mean, it was insane the amount of people, how loud it was, and I mean, I will never forget that experience. So that was a really fun game. So yeah, I've been really impressed with the fans. I've been also really impressed with Kalani. I feel like Kalani's done a great job handling the situation. A lot of people had him on the hot seat coming into this year, but he has shut all those people up. I mean, nobody says he's on the hot seat anymore unless they lose 7 straight, which I can guarantee won't happen. But Kalani's done a great job managing the pressure that he's been under, along with A-Rod being under a ton of pressure and being able to adapt Jake into this new offense, and that Jake had a lot of pressure. A lot of BYU fans were asking for his head. They were like, get him out of here. They were writing death threats at the beginning of the year. And even a couple games in, he didn't look so hot. And then great performances against Kansas State and Baylor. I believe he's like had some statistical category where he's number one in the Big 12 and some passing category. And QBR, I think he's done that twice. So he's been great. I think I do wish we saw Gary against Baylor. I thought that'd be cool, but we kept it a little too close for my liking. But I'll take it anyways. So it's just been a great, good 5 games, and excited for big noon kickoff to come this Saturday. I'll be there, and let's hope for the best going through the rest of the season. And I'll try to make a pregame video for the game Saturday coming up on Friday. I'm also thinking about, tell me what you guys think of starting a BYU sports podcast about twice a week, just uploading 20 minutes, 30 minutes of just talking BYU sports, what I love to do. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and go Cougs.